Today we're going to be watching how to survive every Apex Predator, because why the fuck not?
Let's
I
start
did
with the ones that
something.
are least likely to attack and slowly work our way towards the most aggressive ones on the list. Number 17, Eagles. There has only
I
been
might
one
try.
eagle
I'm
attack
doing a
on
horror
human
game
in
after
recent
this for
history,
sure, though.
but one is one too many, so we simply can't risk it. Obviously, as of right now, you wouldn't stand a chance against any Apex Predator, but by the end of this video, you will have the knowledge to not only defend yourself, but also come out victorious every single time.
Easy.
After all, knowing is half the battle, and the other
And this
half
is the other
pure
half.
luck. Let's begin. You have entered a 1v1 against an eagle. Now, assuming you're not a small child
Yes,
or a little
Andy.
person, you won't have to worry about being carried away to its nest. First off, you will need to cover your head and face, as eagles are known to only attack this area. So use your shirt, backpack, or whatever you have to shield this weak spot without covering your eyes, as you will be gambling them for a chance to see when the eagle approaches. As it sweeps down to attack, cover up, as it will more than likely impale you with its 4-inch talons, falling right into your trap. This will be your chance to grab a hold of it, tightly securing its body with one hand and its head and beak with the other. Now, of course, whether you follow up the body lock with a slam is totally up to you. Number 16, leopard seals. Yeah.
I'd rather jump off a 100-foot cliff than take my chance with a wounded leopard seal. I'm talking like on the brink of death. It's one shot. No.
I had no idea
Taking the cliff.
for Apex Predators either.
Dude,
There have
Happy
only been
Feet.
documented
Happy
cases of
Feet
leopard
made those
seals
things
attacking humans in
nightmares
recent
to me.
history, with one of them being fatal. And I personally will not allow you to become one of those statistics. You're swimming in the Antarctic Ocean and a leopard seal has locked onto you. First, you must keep your eyes on the seal at all times, as you must be ready to counter its attacks. Luckily, the seal is only capable of memorizing too. Depending on what the seal is seeing will determine which attack it chooses. First, you must know which of these two body types you currently have. If you're built like figure 1, you can expect
What's up,
to fight
TikTok
the
chat?
flash
How you guys
attack.
doing today?
If you resemble shape 2, the seal will attempt
Ben,
to bite and
these
claw
things are
you.
fucking terrifying. Natalie, thank you for the follow.
Now for the counter. You will begin by
Leland?
catching the seal's eyes
Did I
with
say that
both
right? What's up?
hands, as well as punching its snout with everything and anything you have. And once the seal sees that you're not worth the trouble, it will surely let go, allowing you to escape and swim to land. Obviously, once you're both on land,
Do you know
you've
how
pretty
big
much
those
secured
things
the
are,
win,
though?
since the seal's mobility is greatly
They're way
compromised,
bigger than
and you
you.
can go ahead and finish him off with body shot.
Like, I'm pretty sure these things are way fucking bigger. Hold on. We're finding out. What was this, a leopard seal? Right? Yeah, leopard seal. Looked up sea lion, what the fuck? Size 11.5 feet long, where the males can weigh up to 660 pounds and the female can weigh up to 1,100. You're not beating it.
Number 15.
You don't win that.
Now, surprisingly, this is the only
I'd rather fight a
Apex Predator on the
shark
list
than a
where you'll
leopard
have the
seal,
option
Trade.
of
I'm
simply
taking the
walking
shark
away from
every
the
day. What
fight.
type of shark,
I
though?
know how it is. Sometimes our egos get the best of us. And
Josh, thank you for the gold boxing glove. Natalie, thank you for the roses. I love you.
that are classified as Apex Predators
Rennie, how you doing today,
also
brother?
attack humans.
Hope
But
you're having a
don't
beautiful,
worry, I'll be
fantastic
teaching
day,
you
'cause
how
you
to
deserve
defeat
that
them
shit.
all. Let's start with the pythons. Now,
I'll take the
for
great
bonus
white.
points,
It'll be over quicker.
this will show you how to take
Kinsey,
out
thank you for the follow. I love you.
the reticulated python. This snake can reach a maximum weight of around
Hell no, I don't do big snakes either. I don't do big snakes either.
in length. If those stats make you nervous,
Rennie, my day has
stop
been kind of
embarrassing
all over the
yourself.
place.
After all, are you really going to lose a fight to a girl?
Stream keeps
Since
up like
most
this, I might have
pythons
a
only
beautiful
grow about
night.
half that size and are hardly even worth the battle. Let's
Did it
begin.
just shit
You
in my
decided
ear?
To stand your ground against the python. Now, the first thing you must do is keep the fight standing. This is very
Ben, after this,
important
we're going to
for
be
two
playing a
reasons.
game called
One,
Light
it will
Keeper's
prevent the
Curse. It
snake
came
from
out
getting
last
blooded and
Thursday.
constricting
It's a
at full
horror game.
strength. And two, it will prevent the
And then
spectators
after
from
that,
fighting.
we will be
It will only be a
playing
matter of time before the snake gets a hold of
either
it.
Subnautica,
Control its head while using your
Roblox
bare
with
hand to
you
grab its
guys,
tail. and begin unwrapping it
Minecraft.
from your body. By this point, you will be covered in snake urine, so sliding him off
Or
shouldn't be an
anything.
issue. Once you're free, push
Casey, thank you for the pumpkin pie and the boost core. I love you.
retreats. You've officially won the fight. If it chooses to return for more punishment, repeat step 1. Number 14, giant otters. Pick it up, body slam it. Number 13, hyenas. In Africa,
Hell nah!
attack humans that sleep outside
Nah!
in summer months. And I will do whatever
Hyenas
it
are my
takes to make
worst
sure you
fear
could
when it
do
comes to
safely.
animals
But
that are
okay,
real.
let's begin.
Hyenas.
You have just been woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of
Hyenas are the
a crunch.
scariest
That
fucking
crunch
thing.
was your
They
legs,
eat
but
you
it doesn't
alive.
matter now. You have entered a street fight, and whether you live or get shredded to
Milo,
pieces
respect.
depends
I had a
entirely
pet
on
corn
how well
snake.
you
He was
can
6
memorize
feet
the following
long.
information.
I don't do
Thankfully,
wild
you are
snakes though.
probably
Wild
woken up from your
snakes, I don't
sleep,
fuck that
so
shit.
remembering this life or death advice shouldn't be a problem. First, you must remain completely calm. Stand your ground, and whatever you do,
Hyenas are
do not give your
terrifying.
back to the hyena. Now, the reason
No.
you do this is to not seem like prey, so try your absolute best to look like a predator. But if that doesn't come naturally, just mirror whatever the hyena does. If it takes a step toward you, take a step toward the hyena. If the hyena lets out a cackle, let out a cackle as well. Eventually, the hyena will see that you're not worth the trouble and it will run away, leaving you with an easy win and minimal damage. Now, of course, some as well.
So you're telling me the animal I just said that I'm most scared of. The animal that I'm most scared of, if you just mock it, it will leave you the fuck alone? Well, that's like... That's horrible. They need to get a patch update on that. That's very unfortunate. That was cringy, and I apologize about that. What type of corn snake did I have been? I don't fucking know. I was like 13. I just know it was yellow and white.
Eventually,
I wouldn't laugh at a
the
hyena, I'd
that you're not in
cry.
trouble and it will run away,
I'd be
leaving
shaking
you
like a
with
little
easy
bitch.
win
I'm
and
sorry.
minimal
Sorry for
damage.
cussing.
Now, of
Sorry.
course, some hyenas, like the spotted
I'm
hyena,
white as Casper
attacking
right now
clients with
because I'm
numbers
getting
as high as
flashbanged by the
100.
screen.
But this video only covers how to fight 1v1s, so you'll have to figure that one out yourself. Number 12.
You
orcas.
don't.
You may not know this, but
You
orcas
don't.
are some of the easiest apex predators to defeat in the wild.
No,
Let
they're
me
not.
explain how these fights typically go. You are enjoying your day swimming in the open ocean, but unbeknownst to you, you have just entered a fight with an orca. As the killer whale breaches the water all around you, you just have to do what comes natural.
They say that there hasn't been any recorded orca deaths to humans or humans deaths to orca. I mean, what if they just haven't survived? You know what I mean? Trey, yeah, you're not winning a 1v1 against a fucking orca, dude. How, like, seriously, how are they the fucking... Yeah, the SeaWorld incidents, but, like, in the wild. Orcas have never killed humans in the wild. I think they have. The little kayakers out there, like, look at me! It's 5,000 feet deep below me, and I'm on a fucking kayak. You're stupid, and it's called natural selection. Fun fact, and we'll resume the video. Google it if you don't believe me, but I know my damn animal facts. Do you want to know a natural predator of the moose? The moose. The size of, like, a little tiny Volkswagen, like, little Beetle. Yeah, that moose. One of their natural predators is a orca.
Which is breaking out into a complete
User, thank you for the follow. Moose, they dive down in the rivers or off the coast or somewhere up there to eat the seaweed off the bottom, and fucking orcas will eat them. I'm dead serious. Look it up.
And before you know it,
Megalodon is dead.
over. We really are a lot scarier and more intimidating than we give ourselves credit for. Now, I must warn you, if this fight takes place in an unsanctioned cage fight, like the ones you see at SeaWorld, the odds of winning are pretty much non-existent. After all, us humans perform best in street fights, where there are no rules. Number 11, Komodo dragons.
Ooh! Man, this fucking list is not missing! I ain't beating any of these!
But today, we'll put an end to that once and for all. Let's begin.
Man, I'm
The
getting
Komodo
flashbanged
dragon
like a
just made
son
the
of a bitch
worst
right now. I'm looking at the
decision of its
face cam.
life. It chose to start a fight with you.
King, you got a Megalodon in your pool? How, dude, can I take it for a day? Can I take it on a walk?
Where a Komodo dragon catches you on a bad day, where you're just not in the mood for a fight,
I can maybe beat
the
this snake, maybe.
Since they have terrible stamina and can only reach a pathetic speed of 13 miles per hour. The average human can sprint around 14 miles per hour, so expect to dust him by at least a couple of feet. But if I know you like I think I do, I know that you would never turn down a fight with a Komodo
The fuck I
dragon.
wouldn't! I
let's
would in a
begin.
heartbeat!
First,
Like,
you must
no!
beware of the Komodo dragon
I'm not
fight. If this
stupid!
attack
First of
lands,
all, it weighs
will
more than
one-shot
me.
you, since it's highly
Exactly.
venomous. Next, you'll exploit the lizard's terrible mobility by running away from its charge attack in random zigzag patterns. You will repeat
They
this
don't
counter until
fucking-
the lizard's stamina is
The Komodo
completely
dragon
drained.
doesn't,
You
like,
will know you've reached this
fight
point when
to
the
kill
lizard
its prey.
immediately
It just
turns
bites you and then
around
it backs
quits.
off and it goes,
This will be your chance to get creative
I'ma wait.
and chain together whatever combos you desire, winning the fight by whatever.
I'ma
you
follow
want.
you for
Number
3
10,
days, but I'll be
king
waiting.
cobras. King cobras kill around 5 people per year, and you will not be one of them. Now, similar to the python, the choice of engaging in the fight is totally up to you, since the rare option of simply walking away is available. But I don't blame you if you want to teach this.
Dude, I've seen the videos of him chasing people though.
This fight always begins when you unexpectedly corner a king cobra, locking you into the 1v1. The
No.
first thing you must do is stay calm, remain as still as possible, and back away slowly to give yourself some space.
Yeah, fuck
Any
no.
fast movements
No,
here
I'm just
will
not there,
initiate a
dude.
Strike, which again would one-shot you. Now, if you're Indian, you can simply pick up the snake and place it down in a more favorable location. But once you and the snake are in an open area, you've pretty much won the fight, since the snake will take every opportunity it can to run away. Number 9, jaguars. Real quick,
Nope.
for the 2 of you
No
out
big
there that
cats.
prefer to avoid this fight, let
No
me
big
get you out of the
cats.
way first.
No big
You've just
cats.
stumbled across a jaguar in the wild. The first thing you must do is avoid eye contact at all costs, since the cat will interpret this as a challenge.
What's up,
Thankfully,
Leyland?
We mastered this skill a long time ago, so this shouldn't be.
What is up with the art in the
Next, you must
background?
Walk away very slowly without ever turning your back on the cat, as any fast movements here can trigger the jaguar's predator instinct.
Yeah, it's gonna
If you did
crush
all
your
of that
jugular in
correctly, your
about
odds of surviving the
3.7
encounter
seconds.
should be decent. Now, with those 2 bozos out of the way, time to talk to the rest of you who are itching to let your hands go. So let the mental warfare begin. First, you must make yourself look as big as possible, lifting your shirt, backpack, child, or whatever other disposable items you may have.
Disposable
Next, begin to
items.
shout at the cat in a stern voice. This should intimidate the cat. In the rare instance that the cat chooses to attack, you must stand your ground and protect your head at all costs, as it will attempt to crush your skull. In many instances, if the jaguar's initial bite fails, the odds of it fleeing are very high. But if it does manage to latch onto you, you must punch and elbow the cat's eyes and snout with all of your power to convince the cat that you're not to be messed with. Remember, others have
None of that's
successfully backed down
helpful.
a jaguar attack, so you can too. And before you know it, you will be the one standing in the jungle. covered in
No,
the cat's
that's
blood
not how
and
that-
asking for more. Number 8, mountain lions. In North America, there have been around.
Okay,
30
see, I
fatal
could
mountain
survive
lion
this.
attacks since
I could beat a
1868.
mountain
Mountain
lion.
lions are
I could beat a mountain
animals,
lion.
but there are many
I'll stand
videos
on
here
that.
on
I
YouTube
can beat a
that
mountain
teach
lion.
their play style and
I
instantly
got
fight
one on
with
this
humans
list that I
head
can
on.
take,
And that's the
okay?
style of
What?
fight we will be
We took
focusing
the
on.
snake,
Now, the
not the
most
king
common
cobra,
mistake
but the
people
other
make when
snake.
they encounter an aggressive mountain lion is believing
Why don't
that
you
they
just
are
shove your
in
thumbs
real
in your
danger to
eyes?
begin with, since the 1v1 was against
Trey,
the
you know
dog.
I've had
Now,
encounters with
assuming
mountain
you're
lions,
alone,
right? I'm a
the fight
deer
has
hunter.
become much easier.
I live in the
First,
middle
you
of
must
this.
never break eye
Well,
contact with
my
the
parents
cat.
live in the middle of
Run
the sticks.
away,
I go out there
crouch
to their
down,
property
or
to
turn
deer
your
hunt.
back to the animal. But once you're dialed in,
Dude,
let
they're
the mental
terrifying,
warfare
though.
Begin. Start by yelling at it. Next, lift your shirt over your head and
Like that
appear
survival
larger. And
instinct
lastly,
inside your
swing
heart,
arms
you can feel
wildly to
every
show off your
atom of your
insane
body being
speed.
like, hey man,
This will remind
hey
the
man,
cat that it is incredibly
run.
outmatched. In the rare chance that this doesn't work, you will have to initiate plan 2.
I've never-
which is walking the entire trail backwards as the cat continuously
I've never
charges
actually
at
fought
you,
one,
in the
obviously.
hopes that you will trip and fall. But this next step is crucial if you want to
I do
win.
think if I ever
Quickly
fought
grab
one
a
and I
rock
made
from the
one
floor
mistake,
and
it's
toss it
over.
in the
Like it would have to
direction
be
of the
all
cat, which
perfectly
will quickly
executed.
scare it off.
Punches,
There's only one
kicks,
video
jabs,
on all of
anything.
YouTube where a guy does exactly that,
But,
which
I mean, I'm
means
pulling
it
out the
works
firearm
100%
and
of the
putting a hole
time.
in
Number
it. I'm just
7,
saying.
alligators. There are an average 10 to 15
Dolphins are
alligator attacks per year, with
disgusting,
around 2 of
bro.
those being fatal.
Don't
Most of
even
them
get me
occurring in
started
Florida,
on
and I wanna
dolphins,
make sure
dude.
that you guys can enjoy Florida's amazing weather.
Dolphins are
the entire
nasty.
3 months of it. Rule number 1.
I do have a
never
gun, Trey,
enter
but I'm
the
not gonna
water in
shoot
states
an
that
animal
have
if I'm not gonna eat
alligators,
it.
as a fight there is a guaranteed loss.
I
With
saw
that out
it,
of the
it saw
way,
me,
let's
it continued
begin. An
on, and I
alligator has
continued
decided to
on.
gamble its
As in,
life
I went to the
entering
house
into a
and did
street
not
fight
go
with
hunting
you.
for like
This
a week.
matchup shouldn't be a problem, as you will have many options from the start. You can taunt the takedown, baiting the alligator's charge attack, which is easily countered.
Okay, anybody that's actually watching this, he's fucking lying to you. That is not the thing to do right there. Fun fact, if none of you guys know, they can run up to, what is it, 30 miles per hour on land, I'm pretty sure. Or that might be Crocs. Either way, they can outrun a fucking human.
By sprinting in a straight line, quickly depleting the alligator stamina bar.
Now you can drain its
You
stamina.
can further slow it down by spamming calf kicks,
That's...
reducing its mobility further.
Dude, you're dead.
Another option is simply running around it in a circle, taking advantage of its terrible turning radius. At this point, it's only a matter of time before the alligator...
I clicked on this video because I thought it was going to be realistic.
Easy W. Number 6. Bears. Over 40 people are attacked by bears every
Trey,
single
your
year.
only
But
chance...
today,
Sorry for pausing the video, chat. Trey, okay, hold on. We gotta put it on a screen that it's not just a fucking flash, so I'm not glowing white. Come on.
it's terrible turning rate.
Trey, the only chance you could, in my opinion, you could have taken on a mountain lion with your bare hands, like you said, was to somehow get on its back, get an arm wrapped around it, get it into a choke, and wrap your legs around its stomach. You're going to take damage from its front two paws, probably, coming up and slicing. But if you can get your arm underneath its chin, just choke the son of a bitch out. Other than that, you don't win. That's the only way you can beat a mountain lion with bare hands, in my opinion.
At this point, it's only a matter
Hey,
of
shim it.
the alligator admits defeat.
I'm going to be nice to you because I like your PFP. It's a beautiful dog.
Number 6. Bears.
But I'm not going to quit.
People are attacked by bears
I
every
started
single
this
year.
live
But today,
15
it
minutes
all
ago,
stops.
so...
Grizzly bears and polar bears have obviously specced into the
Thank you for the
opinion,
opinion, though. I really appreciate that.
Knowledge is possible to defeat. I will cover both fighting
You
strategies.
can keep hating if you want. It's just going to boost the live, so...
Comfortable around both of them. Let's
Nothing
start with
you can
the
say I
easier
haven't
of the
seen
two,
yet.
The grizzly bear. A grizzly bear typically enters a fight when it's threatened, has cubs, or is caught by surprise. That's why
Yeah,
I
fuck
highly
grizzly
recommend you
bears.
carry a Bluetooth speaker and play it at maximum volume anytime you're in a public
Yeah,
park,
baby.
which would be greatly appreciated by other
Just
visitors.
Blair Fetty
Now,
Wop.
if by some reason a bear is crazy enough to pick a fight with you, don't worry. You'll be prepared for just that. First, you'll need to warm up by curling up.
I'm gonna call you
into a
Bloodhound
position
because I don't
and
know what the
playing dead.
fuck's going
Now,
on with your
make sure to hold
username.
this power stance, even if the bear begins to
I got a
try to get
2-year-old
your
son in there.
attacks.
That's enough
And with a
motivation for
little
me,
bit of
buddy.
luck and a lot of
But I
heart,
appreciate
the
it.
bear
I hope
should
you enjoy
eventually
the stream
back
if you do
off,
stay.
seeing that you're a tank build as well. Now, fighting a
No.
polar bear is basically the complete opposite
My
of what
big
you
back,
just
I got
learned.
like 10
Unlike the
pounds of
grizzly
blubber
bear, the polar
each
bear will
angle you
attempt to
come
eat
at.
you if it's slightly hungry. He'll basically take a look at you and think to himself, yeah, I could eat. Which has happened around 75 times since the 1870s. Luckily, if you're in a pinch, playing dead against a polar bear will end the fight very quickly, in about 3 bites or so. If a polar bear locks onto you, you must try your
Yeah,
best to look
grizzly
intimidating,
bear-
doing all the
grizzly
usual
bears pin you
tactics.
down and just
if
rip
you're
your intestines
attacked,
out.
You must fight back with everything you have, targeting its eyes and nose.
Next time you hear
Now,
somebody
you're
say, "I just
probably
wanna hug
thinking,
it."
Physical attacks won't do much to a polar bear.
That's
Wrong.
called natural
And to prove
selection.
that, there's even a famous saying: if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, good night. So obviously, physical attacks work. Number 5, wolf. With around 500 wolf attacks around the world since 2002, this is a matchup you need to get familiar with.
Wolves
I'm just
scare the
gonna
shit
say
out of me,
now,
too.
I don't want to read in my comments that you were attacked by a wolf after this video drops. Alright, let's begin. First things first, let me cover what you should never do. Don't run. You're not fast nor agile enough. And never bring your dog to wolf country, as they're known to provoke an attack. So quickly take them out. With that out of the way, let the fight begin. You must stand your ground and keep eye contact at all times. Do all of the usual things to appear as large and intimidating as possible. This should make the
Milo,
wolf think
wolves
twice
are
before
scary,
attacking you
though.
head on. If the animal does charge, it will more than
Gia,
likely
you gonna-
latch
you gonna
itself
throw them
onto your
hands?
arm, which sadly means he fell right into your trap. As you let elbows rain down on its eyes, snout, and head, the wolf will have no option but to retreat. If the 12 to 6 elbows are not having an effect, begin gouging its eyes.
gonna rip its
And if that
your
doesn't
arm
work
off.
Either, you will have to resort to dirty
Rennie,
cheap
yes.
tactics, blowing on his face.
As you can see, Timo is a very small, tiny little character, and in fighting games, that usually becomes a big issue for the opponent. When he presses down as 2, Timo...
Number 4, sharks. These 3 sharks have been responsible for thousands of attacks on humans, averaging around 70 per year. But we can all agree, it stops today. Now, you would think since this fight takes place
I
in
like
the
that
ocean
comment,
that this
Milo.
would present some issues. Wrong. With the correct knowledge, a shark doesn't stand a chance. After all, the ocean was our first home. You are enjoying a beautiful day at the beach, snorkeling at a reef, when suddenly, this wall closes behind you. First, you must remain calm and slowly work your way towards the shore or boat as you maintain eye contact with the shark. This is because sharks specialize in the surprise attack. Usually, awkward eye contact is enough to stop an attack, but in rare instances, the shark might be determined enough to approach. If he does, gently push his snout away from you.
How scary was that?
For some reason, it gets
I look like
aggressive
Casper
and
the
turns back
Ghost.
around. This is when you'll introduce him to your
My
life.
favorite's great hammerhead shark.
Shaking its
That's
snout,
that's
eyes
fucking
open,
number one right there.
that you're
Great
losing
hammerhead
for
shark.
the finish.
Them bitches get like
Flip the
20-something
shark
foot long,
upside
dude.
down, initiating the tonic immobility move, a KO that will leave
I love
the shark in a
hammerheads.
state
I
of
think they're so cool.
paralysis, instantly ending the fight.
They hunt
Of
using
course, if the
sonar,
shark is a
basically.
fully grown great
All of them
white,
peak,
it will
bro.
be extremely
Shark Week
difficult
is,
to flip
it's a
over.
damn holiday week in this house. It's a
Typically
fucking
does.
vacation week.
With the
Take off
shark
of
getting
work
a
and
mouthful of
everything.
preservatives,
No, not really. I
GMOs,
can't
and
afford
food
to do that.
dyes, and leaving in pure
I'm about to get a
disgust.
second job.
Number 3, tigers.
broke.
Finally a fair matchup. There are around 100 fatalities. each
Tigers
year
are
from
fucking
tigers
terrifying,
alone,
dude.
mainly in
Once
India,
again.
Bangladesh, Nepal, and Indonesia.
Breed.
So for those of you who plan on
Lemon
visiting,
sharks
pay
are fucking
attention.
awesome.
But for
It's
the
like my
majority
favorite,
of
like,
you, go
gentle
ahead and
shark,
skip
you
to
know
the
what I
next
mean?
section. You are now in a fight with the tiger.
That or the
Let's first
Greenland
cover
shark.
what not to do.
Greenland
Don't
shark's
run,
harmless, but they can be like
crouch,
300
lay
years
down,
old.
or play dead.
Like
This
they
is
grow
basically handing
to
the
be so
tiger a
fucking
win,
old.
and that's not what we're about on this channel. Next, never approach a tiger if it has cubs, since you will surely be outnumbered.
Really, like,
And
you just,
last but
like,
not
you got
least,
hit by
never
pocket
urinate
fent
on
by somebody, and now
yourself.
you're just
I'm
tweaking
not
at a
kidding.
zoo. You're just
Urinating
going
is
from
seen as a
exhibit
form
to
of
exhibit,
aggression. But get out of the
annihilating
way, let's
animals.
talk about what
As
you need to do to
7-year-old
win.
Timmy
You
standing
must
there
stay calm,
with his little
back
fucking
away
ice cream
slowly,
cone slowly
pace
melting
and
as he's
space.
being
Keep yourself
traumatized by
safe
your
as
bare
long
fist
and
crushing
as
his
easy as
favorite
possible.
animals to
If the
death.
tiger
Just
still decides that you're a pipsqueak, this would be the time to show him what you're made of. Like always, you offer your weak arm and begin to
that's
attack
why.
the eyes, ears,
He
and
actually told me
nose
that
using
it's you
rocks,
in the
sticks,
video
and
fighting,
fists.
and that's
Once you get
that's the
sick of
story,
being
man. I'm
dragged
sorry, I'm
around,
telling you what I was
you can
told.
use your free arm and stick it down its throat, hitting its gag reflex and releasing you.
I'm not-
I didn't make that up. This guy did. If all else fails, climb the nearest tree.
getting tired of that
Tigers
fart
are
noise in my
terrible
ear.
climbers and will more than likely leave the match instead of doing any real work. Number 2, lions. With hundreds of attacks per year, this matchup isn't one you can sleep on. Let's begin with what not to do. You must never run, crouch, lay on the floor, play dead, or climb any trees, as that will make you an easy target. First, you must begin with the mental warfare. Make yourself look as large and scary as possible.
They
If it
take
doesn't
down
work,
fucking
the lion will more
giraffes.
than likely use its charge attack, stopping a few
They
feet away
take
from
down
you so you
giraffes.
react. Obviously, a
Make yourself look big as possible.
have much of an effect. But if the lion is crazy enough to commit to an attack, it will attempt to go for your neck. So keep your hands up
Like,
and
what
be
the
ready to
fuck?
sleep him. Now, if the straight right
It's
down
gonna look at me and be like, baby
the
elephant.
lion will probably latch itself onto your arm, chest, or leg. From here, it's time to make him pay. Chain together elbows, fists, uppercuts, rocks, and stick attacks to his eyes, ears, and muzzle. Remember, many humans have made lions quit by using
Rennie,
rocks.
it's just fine, brother.
And you have something much stronger than rocks. Heart. And with a little bit of spit and elbow grease, you should squeak your way to a W. Number 1, crocodiles. Does it get any more pathetic than these guys? Camping the water's edge and one-shotting humans for thousands of years is starting to get old. This might come as a surprise, but crocodiles attack humans more than any other apex predator on Earth. With
Yeah,
as many as
'cause we're just
1,000
meat
fatal attacks
bags.
per year. This is a matchup you can no
We have no
longer
natural
ignore.
de-
Some
defense.
Of these crocodiles currently have a
None.
63% win rate, so I think it's about time we lower it. Right, let's begin with what not to do. As tempting as it may be, never get in crocodile-infested water.
Has anybody in chat heard of the crocodile named Gustav? Because if you didn't, I would love to teach you about him. Because he's my favorite crocodile. He's known as a serial killer in the animal kingdom. He is a Nile crocodile that has over 300 bodies confirmed. 300 humans he's killed. And that's just confirmed.
Or even approach the water's edge. As
He
that
was
will
so big
continue
he
to
couldn't
cross
eat the
the
fish in the river. He had to kill
saltwater
humans and cows.
species that view humans as prey.
Gustav, look him up. Look him up.
A saltwater crocodile has
He was
just
really
one
popular.
thing
They
to
tried to
do.
catch him and
First,
everything.
keep
There was
your
a TV
distance,
show
as
about
the
it.
croc will more than likely spam its charge attack, which is easily countered by sprinting in a straight line. This is because the attack maxes out at 20 to 30 meters before it drains its entire stamina bar. While it struggles to recover, you will toss your shirt over its eyes, which puts the crocodile in a relaxed, trance-like state. This is when you'll want to quickly circle behind it and rip some body shots. Of course, these will have
Hold on, let me close that. See, look, Gustav Man-eating male Nile crocodile that roams the Ruzi River in the northern shores in Africa. I'm not even going to attempt. Gustav is rumored to have killed as many as 200 to 300 people. I do remember he had like a mythical status among a lot of people there because they couldn't kill him. They say he hatched in 1955. It's estimated almost 2,000 pounds. There was a capture attempt. Yeah, no, I don't believe that. In 2019, an article, blah, 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 learning that Gustav has been killed. It is not said how, where, and by whom he was killed, and no photo evidence ever surfaced. Yeah, no, then he was never killed. I believe he's still out there. I'd like to think he's still out there. He's my favorite fucking animal. Bro, he's fucking big. They say he's dead. They say they killed him, but I think he's still out there. I think it'd be cool if he's still out there.
Have no effect.
The fucking dinosaur, dude.
Tenderizing the meat if you plan on eating him. And once the crocodile recovers, just rinse and repeat. You will know the fight is over when the croc no longer moves, due to the buildup of lactic acid in its legs and blood. The lack of movement could also indicate that the croc has simply died. I'm not kidding. Apparently, if crocodiles overexert themselves, they just die. Which is one of the most pathetic moves I've ever heard of. Taking it so far as to not admit defeat.
What's up, Ben? W fucking video.